I was wrong.
Okay, what happened?
This time last year, I thought I was a Trump supporter. As of today, I feel like we got fucking played, bro. We didn't vote for this shit.
Yeah, you did.
We didn't vote for Israel. We didn't vote to go to war with anybody. This is not what we wanted. This is not at all what the fuck we wanted.
Well, it's not what you wanted, but it's what you're getting.
Vote for redacted Epstein files. We voted for transparency.
Transparency. That's a good one.
Republicans versus Democrats needs to stop. We need to come together and realize the bigger problem at play, that we need to protect our children and we need to protect this country, and we can worry about the other differences after. If we did that, they would be fucked. I feel like that would be their biggest fear if we all came together and said, no, we're going to be America first.
Well, here's the thing. We've been trying to be America first for quite a while, you know, healthcare for a lot of people, school lunches for kids, renewable energy, things that would be better for society, education, etc. But anytime we try to implement those plans, folks on your side of the aisle scream socialism. We've been trying to implement as much progress as possible in this country, but for some reason, some folks on your side of the aisle like to be regressive. And what I will say is, I think it is possible to come together, but folks on your side of the aisle are going to have to admit that y'all fucked up and are going to have to take accountability for the shit that we're currently dealing with right now. And you're gonna have to accept the fact that many people are gonna be rightfully upset at you guys. To me, it sounds like you have entered the find out phase of FAFO. And I'm glad that you're waking up to it, but it honestly is about 10 years too fucking late.
Because I voted for Trump last time. I'm deeply disappointed in his administration. So, it just feels like there's nobody to vote for ever.
That's why, I don't like what Trump is doing right now, but you can't say that because then, they're like, see, told you. It's like, well, I find your alternative unfathomable. So,
and the other thing, I feel like all the things that Trump ran on that I liked, he has done the opposite. It's done like the exact opposite. So I'm like, I voted for you, but not for this.
A man who voted for Trump and donated $60,000 to his campaign now says he regrets it and he was lied to. Yes, this is Bruce Fenton, and he said, I'm a Republican. I supported Trump. I raised money for him. I voted for him. I donated $60,000 to his campaign. Trump lied. He rug pulled us all. I didn't vote for Lindsey Graham / America Second policies. You can disagree with me if you want. It's your right to be fooled. But if you say I have TDS or am a liberal, you need a new argument. There are millions of conservatives and members of the now torched Broad Coalition just like me. The only ones left supporting him are MAGA always Trumpers who place the man above the policies and our country. And he actually did include a photo confirming that he donated $60,000 to a Trump PAC. His name is up there and everything connected to him. There are some people out there I genuinely feel for when they get duped by a politician who said they were going to do one thing, they did the opposite. This guy is not one of them. I mean, he went out of his way to support Donald Trump. He's in the business sector. He donated 60 grand that could have gone to a charity or something like that. And now he feels lied to. He feels rug pulled. If he wants to right his wrong and apologize to everybody in the United States and around the world, quite frankly, he can donate 60 grand to the Democrats, 60 grand to charity, and then vote blue.
Trump supporters were promised cheaper groceries, lower gas prices, an end to inflation on day one. But now, prices are up. We are at war with Iran. So instead of relief, they got the opposite. And now many are saying they were lied to and this is not what they voted for. But here is the answer to that.
If you voted for that orange man and you are now saying, this is not what I voted for, this is not what I voted for, this is quite literally exactly what you voted for. And if you truly did not think that this was going to happen by electing that man into office, then you are willingly uneducated and ignorant. And I suggest next time you think about voting in an election, you educate yourself other than watching Fox News. Yeah.
I don't know who need to hear this, but I'm going to say this. And I'm going to piss you off what I'm about to say. And I'm going to throw this in, I'm going to smear this in y'all faces. If Kamala was in office, we wouldn't be paying $5 for no gas today. $5 a gallon for gas. $5 a gallon for gas. You know damn well a lot of y'all ain't got $5. $5 a gallon for gas. You know how you used to just go to the gas station, put $10 in, and that would carry you for a couple of days. Them days is over with right now. I'm going to say it. If Kamala was in office, we wouldn't be going through this. Get mad at me. Call Jesus. Call Keisha. Call Obatala. Call or whoever you want to call. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If Kamala was in office, we wouldn't be paying for this right now. We paying for the sins of people who wanted to be stupefied. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. This is what we get. This is what we get because we didn't go vote. This is what we get because we didn't want to believe. This is what we gonna get. So I'm smearing it in your face today, and I'm smearing it as the prices go up, because the prices are gonna go up. If Kamala was in office, we wouldn't have been going through this. But no, y'all wanted to be mistrusted because she was a woman. Y'all wanted to be mistrusted because she was a black woman. Y'all wanted to be mistrusted because of all this other ookie dokie bullshit that went on. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't care what you don't like. Talk to your mama and your daddy. Go look at yourself in the mirror and say, you's a dummy. That's all.
Howdy folks, quick question for you. With the ever-increasing cost of fuel, how much farther do y'all think MAGA can move the affordability goalpost before they no longer have the ability to afford the gas to move the motherfucker? Because as of today, Tuesday, March 31st, gas has officially hit $4 a gallon on a national average for the first time since 2022. And I just know filling up that tank costing north of $75 got to have a few of y'all feeling some type of way. And yet I am still seeing people say foolish shit like, it's worth suffering for a little while and paying more if it means the president will keep us safe. Friend! Okay, well, you're not exactly a friend, you're definitely not my buddy, and we definitely ain't pals, but what exactly is nepotism Napoleon keeping you safe from? Overspending on yourself? Being able to afford a nice treat? Cause I promise you, if y'all don't stop this pathetic excuse for a president who likes to prey on kids from playing in this entire country's fucking face, all of your extra funds are fixing to be allocated to your survival. I'm telling you, you think shit's bad now, your entire worldview gonna flip when they start charging $200 a barrel for oil. Anyways, I'm about to wrap this up. I gotta go do the live on stream thing. As always, y'all have you a wonderful evening, or at least the one you voted for deserve. Just do me one favor. Keep the motherfucking boots out of your motherfucking mouth, and remember that the golden rule will always remain yeehaw fuck the law. Love y'all.
You know, this video is for MAGA, and I just want to let you know that we know that you fucked up. And we know that you fucked up. Just straight up admit it. We know the prices of gas are Trump's fault because of the unholy endless war that he started. We know that the price of groceries has not gone down since that MFer's been in office. We know he's been spending like a ridiculous idiot in the White House. He's torn down part of the White House and doesn't know what to do with it. The guy is implicated in the Epstein files more times than Jesus was implicated in the Bible. And we all know he done fucked up. So come out, just admit it, and let's move on. Let's get somebody else in there.
Never let somebody make a fool of you, because once they do it, well, they'll just do it again. You ever notice how political signs start disappearing once reality starts sending bills? So there were folks near me that had themselves up a nice little Trump and J.D. Vance sign. I mean, they were proud. Fence built up like Fort Knox so you can't see them. But they made sure you could see that sign. And now it's gone. And I find that real interesting. Because now that gas is hovering around $4 for the national average, groceries high, housing is high, insurance is high, and some people don't even have insurance. See, it's easy to be political when it's just vibes and slogans. But when the policies hit your wallet, well, suddenly the energy changes. That sign disappeared like a bad toupee in a windstorm. But don't take it down. No. You should put your sign back up. Because see, they agreed with J.D. Vance when he said it's going to get harder before it gets easier. Well, this is the harder. So lean into it. Because if your entire platform was about antagonizing your neighbors, don't be surprised the only thing you win is higher bills. I just want to know, Y'all tired of winning yet?
Yeah, we voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid for my children. I know they said they put a halt on his freezing of the funds, but the Medicaid portal is still not working, so we can't access anything for our children's health insurance.
MAGA, yeah, you. Here it comes. Your FAFO moment is underway.
Trump said Kamala Harris would lead us to war with Iran, but here we are. Many people feel that the economy wasn't this bad under Joe Biden, but things have gotten worse now. And for many of his voters, this isn't just about politics anymore. It is personal, because life feels more expensive, uncertain, and honestly, frustrating. When people have to budget tighter just to buy groceries, when filling your car, feeling like a financial decision, when rent, bills, and basic needs, they keep rising, it is stop about being campaign promises and start becoming more about survival. And here is the uncomfortable truth. For Trump voters, the policies they supported wasn't just about the economy. They were also about harming other people. But policies don't choose who to affect. Healthcare cuts, don't ask who you voted for. Rising cost, don't check your political party. Economic pressure doesn't choose sides. It affects everybody. And that's where a lot of people are having a moment of realization. Because it's one thing to support a policy when you think it will impact someone else, and it's another thing when you start feeling it yourself, So people are now starting to feel that this is affecting me too, and that is a turning point, because it forces a deeper question. Were these policies meant for solutions, or were they about frustration, fear, and division? So this is a painful find-out error for many, because when you support harm, even indirectly, it has a way of circling back, because system, they don't stay contained, So it is good to educate yourself about policy and ask questions like, how will this impact me, when this don't go the way I want, instead of just cheering for policies that are going to harm other people. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.